I've been watching you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hxnleyy and welcome to another episode of the Liverpool Career Mode Season 3 on Ultimate Difficulty. We've hit the transfer window and we played our first game in the last episode, which was a 3-3 draw against Chelsea. We managed to win on penalties too. And I think I'm only going to probably play the 2 games. If there's an FA Cup match that kind of comes in between, then we'll probably just, not FA Cup, Carabao Cup even. That'll come in between. I have a feeling it's probably going to come right there instead. Even though it probably makes more sense in a minute to just stick it there. But like I said, we'll only play these 2. They're both away games as well. Yeah, we'll just see if there's any other big transfers that kind of come in at the minute. Because looking at some of the transfers at the moment, there have been some pretty big ones. Obviously ours is the biggest at the minute with him bringing in Titi, but Real Madrid brought in Van Dijk for 76 million. We brought Varane in for 70 million. We also brought in Skriniar. And then the biggest one that isn't involving us is Alex Telles going to Bayern Munich for 54 million. 86 rated right back. He's incredible. There's Ndombele to Leicester City for 52 and a bit million. An 84 rated centre mid that is 23 years of age. It's got some very nice stats too. It's a very good signing from him. And look at this here. A player that we actually shortlisted has actually gone to Bayern Munich for 51 million. Inter Milan has also sold another centre back of theirs to Paris Saint-Germain. Christensen gone to Atletico Madrid. Batshuayi gone to back to Valencia. Havertz going to Chelsea. Onana going to Valencia. We already know that Alaba went to Chelsea. Pereira going to Dortmund. And some other big transfers. And Diddy going to Everton. Mora going to Leverkusen. Mustafi going to Milan. Another Dembele going to Stuttgart. Abraham going to Huddersfield. That's a pretty good signing for them, to be honest with you. Pfizer going to Spurs. Alright. Well, we're going to kick off against our first Premier League game against Aston Villa away. I think they're the newly promoted side. I think they got here via the playoffs. I could be wrong with that though. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure they got here via the playoffs. Oh, I've also realised I didn't have the centre holding the middle as kind of acting as a holding mid. It's just been like a normal centre mid. And I was quite surprised by that. So I've kind of altered that now. I've made these 2 hopefully a little bit more pushing forwards, attacking mids in a sense. And I'm trying a few other things, like I'm trying these to kind of drift wide a little bit and to play as like a little false 9, so they could help out in the midfield a little bit more. But we'll see how this kind of goes on, as this is going to be the lineup. And another thing I was also going to try as well, we're going to stick this down to 5 minutes. That's going to be like a new feature we're going to add on to here as well. And it's going to be actually a little bit weird because I'm so used to playing 6 minutes now. The fact it's now been reduced down to 5, it's going to make things really interesting. We're going to make a lot of Premier League debuts for Donnarumma, who's going to go in the net. Or Donnarumma. Cancelo, Varane, City also making their debuts too. And Keita is going to be our new skipper as well. It's been a while since we've had a Premier League game at Villa Park, I like to say. Obviously we didn't have it there last season, we didn't have it the season before, so it's been quite a while. I think it might be the first time in the season, in the series we have played Villa at, I think anyway, in the Premier League. Oh, commentators reckon that Villa are actually going to be in the relegation side for this season. Maybe, I'm not too sure though. They've got Nyland in that, Isla, Campas, Chester, and Timiskas. I'm playing with a holding mid, El Mohammadi, McGinn, Green, Lansbury, and Sasado. Haven't got Grealish there anymore, so I wonder where he's gone. And we're going to try and flip out Mo Salah, and that was We did get a connection to it, but unfortunately it was too much power. I don't know what Fabinho was doing, but well, he managed to get the shot off. I'll get back in. Never mind, you can reach that quite easily. Fine. And Salah! I probably had a little bit more time there. And Talisca. Oh my! Oh, we know he can hit them so nicely from distance. And the keeper was all but beaten there. It was just so unlucky that I hit the crossbar. Oh, it just passed it away again. And Donnarumma! First little bit of action that he's had to make so far. And he's been very solid with that effort. And I don't know what. Oh, apparently that was a decent effort, but it didn't really look like it, did it? I mean, in one retrospect, we haven't conceded, so that's always a nice thing. Salah trying to 1-2 between Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. He gets the shot. Why is the touch so heavy in a minute? Oh, that is nice though. Salah on the inside. Nyland with a simple catch. And that is even the way we was just knocking that around was so beautiful. Okay, it's a Cancelo. I thought, you know, someone could have made a little bit of a run, but you know what? Keita! Good strike. And it's to Ali. Into the mixer! Mane! And Ali strikes it. That's nice. Lovely 1-2. Because Mane's got the space as well. It's going to be 2 minutes of added time. This has literally got to be a perfect attack. Mane, Firmino, no, that's it. There was a little bit of a poor game throughout, but the only positive I can kind of really take from that is the fact that we actually did manage to keep a clean sheet. But I don't know if that was actually us being pretty good defensive or the opposition being so poor on the attack. We get an offer for, finally, I'm gonna negotiate it, because apparently we could get up to like 25 million for him. Get about 24.5 maybe. They've accepted it straight away. Nice one, Simone. We get a couple of transfer offers. One's from Man City and the other's from Milan for Frankie de Jong. Now I want to keep Frankie de Jong, so I'm actually going to reject that offer. Say 27.5 if they really want him. Because Hxnleyy can develop into a very nice player. And Man City have got a good squad as it is. Right, I believe we're keeping in of the same sort of lineup as we did against Villa. The only change that we do make is putting Alisson in this instead. Well, hopefully, we should be able to get a win this time around. 2 away games as the first 2 games of the season. And yeah, they're not necessarily like title winning or title challenging teams, but there are good teams regardless. They've got Schmeichel in there, Tete, Benkovic, Maguire, Marin, Ndombele, and Dokora. Lopez, Madison, Iwobi. Okay, they picked up Iwobi, and Arnautovic too. Have they got Vardy still? I didn't see him on the bench. So they've still got a pretty good team in this. And Ndombele, I think it's probably their club record signing, I want to say. This picked him up for like 50 odd mil. I think I accidentally left this on 6 minutes as well, so I will actually get that fixed, because obviously the default is for 6 minutes. And it's out wide to Salah. Salah cuts in the inside, gets the finesse off, and there we go. Mohamed Salah kickstarts our Premier League season with a goal quite early on, beating Kasper Schmeichel and finessing it into that far corner. And it's not the greatest of starts for Leicester City in this game. There we go, nice. Salah knocks it into Gabriel Jesus. And that is a nice finish by the Brazilian. I think his tactics seem to be playing to their full effect because we're having both the forwards kind of dropping in to create that little bit more space so the midfield are not as isolated now. The other two midfielders actually get to have some bit of freedom in this mentality that we've got. And Sane is actually trying to get to it. Talisca. Keita! Schmeichel with a good save. By Hxnleyy. Umtiti! Umtiti's winning it again. This time he's actually headed a bit more convincingly this time. Oh, Talisca. I love taking long shots with Anderson. It's so good. And you can see there why I love taking them as well. Schmeichel was scrambling. That was a good fine save. And Talisca. There you go, one of them had to kind of result into going in. And it's Gabriel Jesus with a nice header. The drag back was nice by Talisca. The ball in the box and Jesus just delicately placing it past Schmeichel. It's a beat Tete there. Keita, Salah. Oh, that's lovely into Talisca. Salah couldn't get to the rebound because Tete, the fullback. Oh, got to it. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of this team at the minute. This is what we should be doing most games. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought he actually cleared it off the line, you know. But it looks like Talisca is going to get a headed effort into the net. Oh, that was well past the line there. Well past the line. Or was it? He kind of goes back a little bit before he goes out. Oh yeah, that's well in. And Anderson Talisca makes it 4. It's only 3 minutes in, kicked in the second half. Versus Arnautovic. Madison. Well, the main priority now is to keep a clean sheet because we can't have games like these, and a clean sheet never normally happens. And Talisca. Oh my! The Brazilian is on fire at the minute. I think that's the second time in this episode that he's hit the par, at least. Oh, look at this. Oh, Jesus, surely. Oh, no, how did he miss that? How did he miss that? That was a beautiful ball as well, and somehow Jesus just couldn't quite get it in. Stop milking it. You're fine. Oh, into the box. Oh no. I'm really disappointed that it had to come from a header. I'm really disappointed that we've conceded. I really am. Junior was the man closest to him, and yeah, he just wasn't really winning that there, was he? Oh, Keita! Oh my! Schmeichel flexing for the cameras there once again, and it's not for the first time in this match. But look at this right here by Naby Keita. That was top bins. That was actually going in. And that's it really. I'm just really gutted because I feel like that was really the only shot they really had of the game. 2 shots on target the entirety of the game, and one of them had to have gone in by a cross. We'll carry on with the training. We'll carry on with the grind. I kind of want Lee to be like a little bit quicker because you can see at the moment there's a 73 rated. He's a winger with 63 sprint speeds. He's very good technically. Don't get me wrong. Well, it's an interesting one. Sancho going to Bayern Munich for the season. We'll let him go. The former Dortmund player going to their better rivals. That'll be an interesting one, won't it? Yeah, another offer for Ort. I was trying to sell him for so long, but it's just seems to be one of those players that just doesn't want to go. Kerr has gone to Atletico. We get 21 million for him, which is nice. One for Milinkovic-Savic for 94 million. It's a good offer, but we're going to decline that. This one for Tar, though, is by Juventus. I'm going to negotiate to see how much we can get. Between 39 and 58 million. I'm going to negotiate and see if we can get around 55-ish million for him. And we'll have a cheeky half, 55.5 with the 5%. And they're going to accept it. Nice. So Tar could be on his way out now. As well as Hxnleyy. We blocked the offer from Milinkovic-Savic. One, because we're not really interested in selling him. He's one of our main players, despite the fact he's not really in starting 11. He's just kind of another, like, bench. We also have Hxnleyy that could be on the way off too. Sancho's been loaned out to Bayern, and the talks have kind of been broken down by 2 other clubs as well. And you can see the squad depth actually slowly thinning out as well. It's just kind of one more player, and I think it could be alright. I say that, there's 2 players on the way out as well. There's Hxnleyy and there's Jonathan Tah. So that will free up some more space too. Alright, so I just had a thought of this. Before I wrap up this episode, I'm going to make one more very, very, very big transfer. Right, I feel like we could do with... Not could do with, but I feel like I'm going to bring in one very big player. Because you can see probably in both teams at a quick glance, I've got Mo Salah in both teams. And I've got the Season 1 front three in the second team. So that could only mean I'm potentially thinking of getting someone massive for the starting 11 in that front three position. And I wonder who that could be. Who's a good rating, who's young, who could potentially replace Salah in a few seasons' time? This guy right here. Look at him. 5'10", 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 91 rated, and look at the 99s he's got. Acceleration, sprint speed, both 99. 97 agility, 88 reactions, 86 stamina, 99 ball control, 84 long shots, 92 finishing. The list goes on. Finesse shot, flair traits. And he is literally 100 odd million. So yeah, it's a very big player we're going for. And I'm gonna see if we can't get him yet, then hopefully through the sale, like, it's cutting very close at the minute. If we could get him or not. Because I imagine they'll probably want about 100, at least 150, maybe up to 170 mil. So if we can't get him in this episode, then I believe when the sales for Tar and Hxnleyy go through, we can kind of come back and get him, because we'll have at least over 200 then. 102 million. This is going to overtake the Umtiti transfer, which is probably our biggest transfer of our history. 163 million they want for him. Right, I feel like this could be my final offer at the moment. If we can't get him now, then I feel like we might have to wait in the next window. Oh wow, they've actually accepted it. It's happening, guys! Do we have any other big games coming up? No, Man United is our first big game. And you know what? I'm actually going to play against Man United. I'm going to play against Man United, and I'm going to negotiate for Kylian Mbappe. This is how I'm actually really excited by this, because I was going to happily just kind of wrap it up right there, and that would have been it. But this is the biggest transfer of our history. And 19, yes, he's 21, but he's 19. He's been like 19 forever. It's up to me to decide the wages. 200k a week. That's a fair offer. So yeah, he's not the highest player on our payroll, but he is. Well, he's definitely there, isn't he? JMS. It's gonna be the fun for your dreams. Well, some of the big numbers. Obviously, number 7 is Talisca. I don't want to give him the number 7 because Talisca has literally came from day 1. don't want to give it number 9, because that's Bobby Firmino's number, and he's still a very important player. He's got the number 22 at the minute. We'll leave him actually as the number 22, because I think that is a number he could probably grow into. Alisson in there. Cancelo, Robertson and Titi Varane in the defence. Keita, Fabinho, Talisca. And we got JMS as the attacking 3. You know, like we had like SAS, and we have the trio of Firmino, Mane and Salah. This is going to be the future. It's scary how old each of them are. Mbappe's like 21. I think Jesus is 23, and have a quick look how old Sane is as well, because I'm sure he's not old. He's 24. That's at least 5 years worth of talent in that front 3 alone. Bear in mind, I wasn't actually going to do the same, so this is like it's kind of like a little bonus episode. It could be like a little sneak peek. Look at this guy here. The 19-year-old Kylian Mbappe. He will always be the 19-year-old Kylian Mbappe. It doesn't matter if it's like another 2 or 3 seasons from now. He will always be the 19-year-old Kylian Mbappe. And I'm really looking forward to see what he's like. This is also a statement for the Champions League as well. I said at the beginning of the season, the Champions League is going to be the main priority. And I feel like with this team, with those front 3s that we've got, both in Mbappe, Jesus and Sane, as well as Firmino, Mane and Salah, I feel like we could go all the way. But let's see if we can get past Man United first. Okay, they've signed another defender in... He's actually a pretty good defender, I think, or he's quite a promising one. Dembele, Lukaku and Rashford as the front 3. There we go, out wide, Robertson. What can we do? Back into Keita, Talisca, Mbappe. What can you do? And he sees it into Talisca. It's deflected, but straight into the path of De Gea. And Mbappe, oh wow, the turn of pace was so quick then, and they're forcing De Gea to make the save. And look at this here. Oh, straight into, oh, that was just brilliant. The front 3 are doing absolute wonders. I think I've done it again. I think I've left it on 6 minutes. I do apologise if I can. But Mbappe was actually fouled into the box. But he managed to pick out Leroy Sané before he was fouled. And David De Gea, it was all too quick for him. Fabinho. Straight at De Gea. He sees it out wide. And this could be very nice counter-attack too. Leroy Sané is still going. Takes the shot off. But the man was brought down. And it's going to be a yellow card for the fullback. Do we let Mbappe take? No, we'll still let Jesus take it. Lovely. Gabriel Jesus making it to... That's his 3rd Premier League goal of the season. I think this is going to be a real breakthrough season for Gabriel Jesus. Nice save by Alisson. Because Titi and Varane couldn't quite both get there. Look at the possession as well, we're dominating there. Oh no, it's Rashford with the headed goal. Like, both goals were conceded so far in the league. Leicester in the last game was literally just a cross into the box. It was 4-0 up at that point. And again, I'm just a little bit gutted that... Well, it was Keita. Keita's not exactly known for kind of winning headers now, is he? And it's into the box, Jesus! And we again our 2-goal advantage. And this just seems like child's play at the minute, from the way that we've just dictated this attacking instructions. It's free-flowing attacking, and it's just nice as well. Gabriel Jesus just headering it at the near post. And now, I think that's a brace for him. 3-1 in the first half though. This is quite promising. Considering it's not against a small team either. This is Man United. This is a team At the moment, I know it's only literally a couple of games in, but they are top of the table while winning both of their games. Nice save again by Alisson. Alright, let's try and that. There we go. That's it. It's away this time. Pogba. That's it! Rashford's got it. All of our goals have been conceded by crosses. And our defence is actually split wide open now. Again, it's just crossed into the back post for Rashford to take a header. That's it. And again, stop. They're literally just trying to pass it out for Rashford each time. Oh, that's nice. And from... Oh, Mbappe even. From Mbappe, I was about to say. That's a little bit of a weird one. Right, finally, they've taken off Rashford. Oh, Sane. And Mbappe! There's the first goal. Kylian Mbappe finally is off the mark. He's had a good few chances in this game. And that was a nice snapshot into him as well. Bit unorthodox in how he took the shot. However, 4-2 is going to be the scoreline. It's Mbappe's first and his Premier League debut. And that's going to be it. 4-2. I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that we've conceded more goals again. Because I really wanted to kind of keep another clean sheet. I really wanted to kind of work out, but it's early doors. Tar has been sold to Juventus for 50 million. We get another offer for Diego. It's probably not going to get accepted, really, is it? Man City agreed to pay 27 mil for Hxnleyy. And yeah, I'm happy with that. And we're going to let him go there. We're going to sim this against Exeter. Got the second team out. 1-0 already. Mane just getting straight from the off. We're on quite a bit of form in the minutes. One of our players has been injured. Not much has really happened besides that though. We're bringing on... Okay, Firmino scores. We brought on Jesus for Salah. And it is going to finish up being 2-0. That's fine. To the scout, you've been playing basically the first 3 Premier League games, and the one game that we didn't play yet. That is flawed. It's really flawed. The one game that we didn't play him, despite the fact that he's played the first 3 Premier League games, and we just rested him against kind of a lesser opposition, you could say. And he just decides now he wants to say, oh, I don't think I'm achieving my role at the club. And I see Champions League, which could only mean one thing. Hxnleyy has been sold. Transfer talks have been broken down. And we get another couple offers for Pulisic. I'm still going to say no. Right, let's have a look at our Champions League draw. I don't see us in the first page. Oh my, that looks quite tough. Juventus, Marseille, and Dynamo Kiev. Oh my. Don't get me wrong, it's besides Dynamo Kiev, which I think we've already had them in the group stages for one season. Marseille and Juventus are 2 strong opponents. Marseille were the Liga 1 winners of last season as well. They beat Paris Saint-Germain in the league. So they are no pushover team. Juventus in the league as well last season only conceded 16 goals in the entirety of, the league last season as well. And they also won it quite convincingly too. I think that is a tough group. May even go as far and say it's the toughest group that we've had. Maybe. The only reason I'm saying maybe is because that first season, with Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli in it, that was a tough group. That was a tough group as well. Let's see the other Champions League group. So there's Barcelona, Dortmund, PSV, Shakhtar. I expect probably the top 2 at the minute. It's probably that order I kind of expect it to be, but we'll see. Spurs, Milan, Ajax, and Dynamo Zagreb. And Milan's got a fairly tricky group as well. Sevilla, Man United, Besiktas, and Basel. I think that's probably I don't know, because a few of them look a little bit tricky too. Harry's, Real Betis, the Super Cup, the Champions League winners, and the Europa League winners, both being in the same group. Schalke and Athens. Atletico, Leverkusen, Monaco, and Spartak. I'll probably expect Atletico and Leverkusen to nip that. Because Leverkusen did actually incredible in the last season. I think they were second. Whereas I think Dortmund finished third and Schalke were fourth, I think. Chelsea have Benfica, Inter, and RSC Anderlecht. That looks like an easy group for Real Madrid and Bayern, really. Lokomotiv Moscow and Fiorentina join Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. I'll be very surprised if either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid don't qualify in that group. I'll be very, very surprised. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new around here. I want to see more content. And leave a comment for any sort of interaction. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. And apparently we got handed a lucky draw, which is absolutely not. This is how it is. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.